Please give our hands to Mr. Stephen Hu.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for James to giving me an opportunity to share with you. And I'm so glad that I'm the first one. So I was scared to death. Came out of the way. Well, I have this privilege to share my experience with MarketAmerica.com or MarketAmerica.shop.com. I hope that everyone choose it while you are doing the 45-year plan. And what Market America is always put itself on a very trendy way. Right now, what we look at it, what is in trend? Number one, health and nutrition. Because people, right now, they are very good in economic level, and they have money, so they don't want to get sick, they don't want to get old, they don't want to die. So which means what? They spend their hard-earned money to exchange that. There is a huge market on health and nutrition. Number two is that people want to be in business themselves. In Singapore, maybe a little bit better. In the States and Hong Kong, the people work in the corporate, they don't have loyalty to the company. So does the company doesn't have loyalty to your employees. They always look at the pocketbook. So for a lot of employees, they don't feel like their job is secure. So they want to go out and look for a business model, at which Market America is perfect. Online and mobile shopping, we don't really have to say a whole lot. 40% of the online shopping is done on mobile device, and it's going to be increasing. And so that's exactly where we are. And number five is social shopping. We mentioned about it, and so because of time constraint, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. When we talk about business, and normally the first thing people would come to mind is number one, competition. Number two is risk taking. So a lot of people would not willing to own your business rather than just have a secure job. And since your job is not secure, so you have no choice to do something on your own. But Market America is really changing the traditional way of business by competing with your competitor, competing with the big business within your industry, and so on and so forth. What does Market America do is that we'll just change the way our organization structure is. And once you come in tonight and get to know a little bit more about how our compensation plan is totally blown out of way. It's just nothing compared with us. In terms of product, we carry in the States, we carry about 2,500 exclusive products. And this product, basically, you can't find it elsewhere. So in the way that we get our client use it and they like it, they have to come back to our website or come back to us to buy this product. So in a way, we created that loyalty, they're coming back. But since they have become a loyal customer of ours, when they come to our website, they can also buy other stuff that they are buying from elsewhere anyway. For example, they can buy iPhone 5S from my website, from my website to Apple website. They can buy a roll of toilet paper from my website to Walmart's website. They can buy a LV handbag from my website to luxury.com. You name it. And one thing doesn't really sound good, but it does happen. In China, in the US, you can buy coffin from my website too. Well, I mean, that's how insane that gets. But hey, why not, since somebody is already gone? Might as well create some IP. That's a joke, okay? So we got tons of product here. People buying left and right, so you can't escape. But as a business owner, what if people buy anything that's through your website? Isn't that a good thing? And for the last 22 years, and there's many people already making million US dollars from this particular business opportunity. And as you remember, the last picture I showed, Market America has accumulated about $5 billion over the 22 years, but more than half the money they pay out to the distributors. And so they're very generous in terms of their compensation plan. So you have to come back tonight to learn more. So in conclusion, basically, people are looking in this business is for a reason. And a lot of people, when people look at it at the first sight, they might think that I wanted to make an income. But if you are just looking for income, you don't have to do MarketSingapore or shop.com because you have a lot more channel to look extra income. But what we really encourage you to look at it in the way that in MarketSingapore provide you with a passive income or residual income. You put in a few years hard-working sweat equity in it, and then it will pay you time after time, year after year. So residual income is what you are looking for. So if things doesn't happen the way you want it in a year or two, don't give up hope, because your hope is the compounding effect in the future. So in order to create a passive income, and you would have people to go into your website on a continual basis to make purchases, right? So how do you achieve that? So we have a preferred customer program because we have our exclusive product and they can only buy from us. So once they like it, they have to continue coming back. And also what they do is that they come to our website to buy anything that they are already buying, just through a different channel. So we are using a cashback program to attract them to come into our website to buy Apple iPhone 5 instead of go to Apple's website or Apple Store. That makes sense, right? And don't forget that as a distributor, you started this business. You are converting your buying habit into our company as well. So by all the distributor in your organization, they're converting their buying habit. It becomes creating a residual expense. And so why it attracts a distributor to come in to perform this business? Because we got a compensation plan. Although we understand, especially Chinese or Singaporean, we are very hardworking people, but hardworking alone is not enough anymore. So we have to work smart. So the compensation plan allows us to using very minimum startup cost, but it gives you a very good leverage effect. 2 to 3 years, possible you're making 100,000 a year residual income. That's a possibility. And so in order for a group of people, they really put persistently 2 to 3 years in the business, we have a very good training system to train people. So by the time that MarketSingapore starts in later this year, we're going to be having a standardized training system to train everybody knowing what you're coming in for, why you are willing to spend your time in the business. So because of that, and people lead to people, people lead to people, two go out and find two, go out and find two. The next thing you know, you have a whole lot of people in your organization. Everybody's doing a little bit and create a passive income for you. So hopefully, if you want to find out how the system works, come back 7:30 tonight, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen. The next speaker we have is Esther Su. Esther is from Melbourne, and her PIN level is director, which means her payroll is US 18,000 to 25,000, and she's going to talk about winning attitude. Esther?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Esther. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I used to be a teacher at high school in Taiwan and also in Melbourne for Taiwan 10 years, Melbourne 7 years in college. And I'm very grateful that because of this business, because we have very good leaders, they are so supportive. And my husband and I was able to quit our job, and so we can enjoy time freedom with the ongoing, very stable ongoing income. Today, I would like to talk about attitude, winning attitude. Success is very simple. It's a matter of choice. It's about whether you choose a 45-year plan or a 2 to 3-year plan. Whether you take the responsibility to develop your own financial success, or you just want to work for someone else's success. And apart from this business, for myself, I don't know what is. what business can make me have time freedom and earning ongoing income. I don't know about you. What about you? Do you have other better method? And I would like to assume that everyone here are coming here to make money, right? To create wealth, to earn ongoing income. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Then we need to think about what's the most important factor in determining success. Is it skill? Is it knowledge? Or is it attitude? Which one? Attitude. You can see 80% of our success is attitude. And if you don't have a rich family heritage and you don't have brilliant education, God is fair. He gives you another opportunity, which is your third key to success, attitude. So attitude is everything. And you can see here, attitude actually impacts the outcome of your lives. If you say, I won't, you probably won't. Like you say, I will, and you work on it, most likely you will. So if you want to earn residual income in this business, you need to develop a winning attitude. And in my opinion, what is a winning attitude? It's just being willing to be grateful and to be coachable. We need to be grateful instead of being demanding. We need to be grateful to the people, the person who introduced us into the business. We need to be grateful to our business partners who we are going to work so closely together to build a strong team. And of course, we need to be grateful to our sidelines because if we can work together, help each other, then everyone can succeed. We need to be coachable. I think many of you have a lot of experiences. You maybe you are business owner, maybe you are highly educated. You have a lot of knowledge about health, but this is a very unique business model. It's a proven business plan. No one had ever done this business before. So if we can reset our mind and be humble and come to learn from scratch, we have a lot of chance to succeed. This company is great because it has great training system. It's called NNTSS. If you come to learn, then you will understand much better what this business is about and how to grow your business. The other thing is be willing to invest in yourself to build a strong belief system. Can I ask you, do you think how much percentage does it make up to succeed? Believe, how much, or what is the percentage? 10%, 50%, 90%? 100%. Great. 90%, okay? 90% is about belief. And 1% just about skill. Okay, so you can see the importance to develop a strong belief system. And if we can come to learn with the right attitude, then you can have strong belief. Come to learn about the company, about the product, about our business plan. And to develop a strong belief system, we need to feed our mind with the right thing. One way is to read. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yes. In Market America shuttle business, actually we have lots of material for you to read. Like our web portal, our mini website, marketamerica.com, which Stephen just mentioned about. Franchise training, you have all the training material there. Our marketamericaScience.com, you can find all the knowledge about each of our branded products. And about M8 document is also very, very helpful. The second thing is to listening to audios. We need to feed our mind with positive and constructive materials. Many people say, you are brainwashed. Do you think so?
Yes.
Actually, everyone are brainwashed by whatever we listen to or read. Is that right?
Yes.
But would you rather to be brainwashed to fail or to succeed?
Succeed.
Sure. J. Radiger said, I'd rather to be brainwashed to succeed. So we must reprogram our brains so that we can succeed. Our brain is like a computer. Whatever you put in, it will produce. It depends on what stuff you put it in, right? And our company is great. We have very good audio player. It's MP3 player with 60 hours of audios preloaded for you to learn. And also from your distributor's back office, you can download the curriculum. It's 1 year curriculum, 54 weeks actually. And if you can listen to it every week, 2 to 3 audios, and you write down 3 key points, you can learn a lot. So it provides you with the essential training and the fundamentals, and also help you to develop a positive attitude, knowledge, and belief system, which is very critical to success in this business. The third thing is you come for the events and training like this. In the future, you will have a formal NMTSS system. And this system is great. You can learn everything from this system. Every distributor have come out of this system, no exceptions. I would like to mention Taiwan National Convention, which is to be held at the end of this month. Who is going to Taiwan? Hands up. Great, great. You will see so many people are successful, and you will learn a lot. Do come. I would like to encourage all of you to come. And also we have international convention in August in US as well. So if you can come to our major event, your chance of success will increase greatly. And come to the NMTSS to learn about the product, about our internet sales marketing training, about our weight management system, about our health, our cosmetic or weight center. So all the successful leader will tell you, no meeting, no money. J.R. Radinger said, if a meeting is optional, so is your success. This is international convention to be held in Greensboro in early August. And the most important thing is you must have tickets. Because you can't sell a ticket that you don't have. Why ticket? Many people say, why? Do you earn anything from selling ticket? Do you think we earn anything? Not really, okay. This is for best, to give you the best education. This is the only way to success in this business. And when you come to learn the right way to build a business, you can duplicate in your organization easily. And it will help you to go, your business to grow faster. And when everyone get the same education, everyone has the same vision, the same goal, do you think it would be much easier to do anything together? Sure. And come to leverage the major event and leverage the successful people you will see in the event, because your partner really need to see success. I remember when I just joined, I still had doubts. Okay, my husband was very positive, but I had doubts. Until I went to US to attend international convention, and I was so convinced because so many people successful, and I saw the quality of the presentation and the company, and I was really convinced. So I came back on fire. So you must go to US, okay? And some people say, I have been to the training many times. Okay, I have been to motives training, I've been to health, excuse me, health nutrition training. But Geraldine said, you need to hear things at least 7 times, 7 different ways from 7 different people. I can assure you, many of the distributors here, we have come to the meeting, I lost count how many times, but we still keep learning. This is the way to succeed. Because we train to retain until our business partner can see the light. Otherwise, they will always have doubts, right? They will always have doubts. So, we cannot guarantee you 100% rate. You go to every event. But you know what? We can guarantee you 100% failure rate. Okay, you don't come for the event. This business is very unique. You must come for the training. You cannot negotiate the price of success. So if you have the winning attitude to come to learn, to be a good follower first. Everyone wants to be a leader, right? But before you become a leader, you must become what? A good follower first. And what do you learn here? You learn the fundamentals about the company, business, product, the system, how do you manage, and most importantly, you also learn basic skills, how to become an entrepreneur, how to be a leader, and this is life skill. This is very vital, important. Thank you very much. Thank you. And everyone knows basic 5, right? These are basic 5. We need to have the right attitude. We need to have essential knowledge. We need to have goal and also work on your goals, have action plan. And we need to know how to share about products, great product, and how to share about our business opportunities so that you can have good business partners. And we need to know how to build in depth, right? So that's duplication, right? And J. Ridinger said, if you can master the basic 5, your business is done. So you can see how important basic 5 is, right? We need to work on it. We need to work on it. So this is a proven business plan. So many people, if you go to a website called powerprofiles.com, you will be able to see so many successful stories from this company. But they will tell you, they just follow the business system. It's a proven business system. Yeah. So with all those, what I just mentioned about, you can develop the positive thoughts, remove all the negative ones. Every day when you get up, you just tell yourself, I'm a director. I'm a director, right? You must believe in yourself first. Why people don't make it in this company? Because they don't believe in the company. They don't come to learn about the company. They don't have belief. Secondly, they don't believe in themselves. So how can they succeed? So we must understand what we have on our hands with Shop.com. It's a huge, huge business. If we can develop the victor's mentality, then that will become victor's reality. Okay. Number 3 is willing to treat it as a business. It's not a hobby. Okay. It's a multi-million-dollar business, so we must take ownership, take the responsibility, not ask your upline to take it for you. And if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like business. If you treat it like a hobby, is hobby expensive? Does it cost money? Yes, right? So you can do it full-time or part-time, but don't do it spare time or sometime, okay? Part-time means at least you spend 8 to 15 hours a week, consistently, persistently, for at least how long? 2 to 3 years. This is not get rich quick scheme. We must work on the business system. So, and also we need to arrange our life around Market America. Many people arrange everything and then say, I don't have time. when you ask them to come for meeting, they say, I don't have time, I'm occupied. But if you want to succeed, you must make your life around Market America. Number 4 is willing to take action. Like real estate agent, the most important thing when you buy a property is what?
Location.
Location, location, location. If you want to do the business well, you need to take action, 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 and put 80% of your time on result-producing activities. And these are the result-producing activities. You need to share products, you need to share business opportunities, and you need to sell tickets so that your team can get the best education. Do these things all the time. And you know, if you want to be a professional at anything, you must master the basic, right? You must do it again and again and again. Reputation is the mother of skill. And you just, actually this business is simple. You just need to do a little bit every day, consistently, and then you can accomplish something extraordinary. So just do it. Just work on our proven business plan until it can work for you, until you reach your goal. So we need to stay focused. Number 5, the last point, is willing to persevere. Never, never give up. And we must understand the reality here. 2080 rule. Okay, the majority, they choose for someone else. They choose to be, we say, miserably comfortable. They don't want to take the responsibility to build his own financial success. And some people, they would never choose this business. Do you agree? Yes. But fortunately, there are always some people, they are looking for better opportunity. So don't get adversary in the way. We must remember, you don't always win. But when you fall ahead, right? When I didn't make it, then I reflect, what did I do before? And then you can learn from all your failure. Is that right? Yes. So whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger, right? So you learn from your failure, okay? Learn from your failure. And failure actually is very valuable experience if you know how to learn from it. Chinese characterize this. 忍, right? You must persevere, right? Be patient. Press on, right? Now I like to think about this. We all know that at 100 degrees, water will boil, right? When it boils, the steam can move a ship, isn't it? But when it's just 99 degrees, it's just hot. It's just hot. It's only 1 degree difference, but it makes all the difference. 100 degrees versus 99 degrees, it makes all the difference. How do you know that you are not at the 99 degree? How do you know? Maybe you are feeling this business so tough. My team is so difficult. My prospect is not calling me back. But how do you know you're not at 99 degrees? So let's press on. Let's keep going. And you will be able to enjoy the fruits. You will get paid again and again and again. Okay? So don't ever give up. We must become bulletproof. Do you think the frog and the crane, who will win at the last if the frog persevere? If the frog persevere, who will win? Frog, right? Yeah, but usually most people give up very easily. Okay? So if we can maintain a clear vision and go and keep focused, doing what you need to do, implement the business plan, keep going with your team, then the last laugh will be yours. You will be succeed. Wish all of you success. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Just little bit of sharing. Esther is my sponsor, so in case that slide was for me, I better be grateful. The next speaker we have is Megan Lee from Sydney. Her PIN level is US 4,005 to US 7,005, and her topic is the importance of attending NMTSS. Can we welcome Megan?
Everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Megan, and say that right. I come from Sydney, Australia. I've been in this business for a while, okay, and it's fun. Keep it there, okay. Where's the clicker? Okay. Today I would like to talk about the importance of attending NMTSS events. If you really want your business to be successful, you better listen to this properly because it's true. What the presentation is done by Stephen and also Esther has told you that's so important about the trainings, right? And especially, I think this topic is so good that James gave to me, especially now Singapore is only EMP, there's no formal NMTSS yet, right? And if you people do understand what all this about, right, and do it following the way, you will be very successful, I can tell you that, okay? And what is NMTSS stand about? NMTSS is National Training Seminar System. Just now, I think most of you here is a Singaporean. You might not know about NMTSS, you might know, I do not know, okay? This is our company is very special compared to other company because we have NMTSS. Other companies, right, they don't have NMTSS, they don't have a training whatsoever like ours, all right? This training, actually, this system actually is provide us developing a systematic and coordinating, comprehend all the supporting system, introduce the training, motivation, and everything for the people, whoever who grow the business everywhere in the world. Right now, okay, Singapore is a new country, okay, and there got a lot of readers come from Canada, US, Australia, Taiwan, Hong Kong. Right, because of the NMTSS, they can build a business here. Because these people cannot stay in Singapore forever, right? And then you have to do your own things. You have to plug into the system to attend the training. If the market, if this UnFranchise business hasn't got this NMTS system, where are you going to get the training? You know what I mean? It's difficult. This business is about the training, not only about selling and things like that. Okay. And if you utilize this system, you actually can access to a very good speakers, right? You access their experience, you learn from them, okay, what they're doing. And when you join this business, you don't experience at all. You have to know about the product. You don't know about the system. You have to know about what is going on. So that when you come attend this training, you can learn a lot of all this expertise in the industry they can provide to you. Okay, and because of that, right, you can build the business internationally everywhere you go. What is this MTS? What is comprised of? Okay, MTSS actually is kind of like one-to-one meeting. Have you heard about one-to-one? When you get a guest there, you sit with them, you show them the MPCB plan, all these things, and then you've got a home business presentation, and then you've got a UBP, you've got new distributor training, basic 5 ECT, local seminar, distributor. All these things is combined with the system that is in the NMTSS. They are all very, very important to our business. Why do I say so? Okay, look. To be successful in this business, there are a lot of techniques or way of doing it. It's up to how you want to do it. But from the years of experience that they have been proven that, right, the three things is very important. The belief, the knowledge, and enthusiasm. Do you agree with me? Without, Esther has mentioned a lot about belief. Okay, I think a lot of people who have been in this business long enough to know that belief is so important. She said that it's 99%. It's very, very true. Where do you get the belief from? Esther said you can read the material, okay? You read the material, you look at the YouTube, you know, you listen to the outline and all these things. This is a belief, okay? Then you need to instill the belief into the people. Let's say that when you bring in a new distributor coming to the business, right? You show them the marketing plan, MPCB. Oh, they look at that. So like a little belief, not too much, don't know what to do. Then later what you do, you bring them to the UBP, don't you? This is the second time you listen to it. Now what Esther mentioned again, it's the same thing. You have to listen to 7 times 7 different people. One time is not enough. When I listen to the first time, my MPCB, Honestly, I love it. I love the marketing plan. But the thing is, I didn't really understand. I know it's good, but how it works, you know. So, but I went to many times. After 4, 5, 6 times, the more I attend, the more I go, the more I love it. You agree? Because when you really understand the system, honestly, you will love it. That is the contagious. Your passion is there. That is important. You have to do your belief. Where you can get it, okay? It's through the NMTSS system, right? And you go to bring people to the HPP. And then later where? UPP. You do exactly the same thing, but you listen to the different people. You realize that? You listen to the different people, you get the different opinion, you get the different experience from them. Then your belief is slowly up in there, okay? Then after that, okay, what happened? Your knowledge. From there, you believe in that. Oh, I need to know more. I want to know more. What is this? What is this? Right? People must say, okay, let's sign me up. I think this business is good. I want to find out what it's exactly about. Then you slowly go and find out more knowledge about it. They go to where they attend the NDT, basic 5, okay, seminar, product training. These are all part of the MMTSS. Look at that. If we do not have an MMTSS, we don't have all these things. Where are you going to get the knowledge? Where are you going to get your belief from? Especially, okay, if your sponsor everything, like what she said, Esther in where? Australia so far. She need to tap into the MMTSS locally to go and attend the world, find out more about these knowledge, isn't it? How to do the business. That knowledge that they get, they can want to follow up, okay? What to put into the action to do things, what they have to do. And then from there, what happens is, in the NMTS environment, there are people there. What do you get it? Enthusiasm. Right? You can see the response, right? The winning, the winning attitude of the people have been very successful. These are the things that are contagious, they don't find, okay? It can actually pass over. The belief level is increased. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say, they're very successful. It has been proven that, right? For those, honestly, who have been building very fast and stable organization, they actually come into the NMTSS event. Because in this event, there's only proof that it can be stable growth, belief, knowledge, and sustain. Because you have to sustain the enthusiasm. You need to influx a lot of, positive energy in the organization. From time to time, this business, it does actually bring you down a bit, like what Esther also mentioned about that. My prospect didn't turn up, okay? You're not going to answer my call. It's really gone down quite a lot. Then you need to endorse it. You need to attend the training, to listen to the tape, to do a lot of things, and then attend the training to adjust yourself. How am I going to do better? This is all in part of the NMTSS, all right? Okay? So, sharing, this is already mentioned, sharing the power of the MPCP plan, you listen again and again, and also the people will listen to how other people actually changing the life of other people, right? If you really would like to do that, this is really great, okay? The only thing is acquire the knowledge is by attending the training event and decide that, because this business is not only about your success, personal success as well as personal growth, okay? Or you can make it into the NMTSS events and enthusiasm. Attend the international convention and world conference is very important. Like what Esther also, sorry I got to use Esther because I listened to her, I think what her topic is very related to what I need to talk about, because she mentioned a lot about NMTSS, taking the ticket, right? It's all about linked together, I hope you don't mind. And the same thing as when I saw this business, okay, first time, I really like it, I love it. I went home, I sit down there, I show the marketing plan to my husband. Do you know that, do you think I can do it? Only listen first time? Of course not, right? So after I did it, I said, hey, darling, this is really good. You know, you 5 2 people, you know what? He looked at that. He said, this is like MA, it's pyramid. I said, no, what's MA? Right? Because I got no idea. I haven't done it. He said, I said, can I do it? Can I do it? I got very passionate. I really want to do it because I look at the market. Oh, forget to tell you, I'm an accountant. I think because accountant can see the figures, you know. Better. So I really like it. So I asked him, can I do the business? He said that, I cannot give you the answer because you can't even tell me what this is about. It's very true. I can't because I went, he doesn't know, he understands. I'm the one who went to attend. He was at home and lucky I did it on him. If I did to the prospect, I'd be gone. So when you want to show a marketing plan and PCP to someone, please keep quiet. Bring your experience up right into it for you. Otherwise, it will kill him, okay? You know, it's not a son. You actually stop him from being successful, okay? Right. So he doesn't know. So what happened was, and then later on, I thought that, okay, fine. And I went to the USA, attend the national convention in August. I went there first. He didn't go with me, okay? And I went there, I looked at more fire. I said, oh my God, this is a real business. I came home, I told him, he sit down there. What's that about? Right? True, because he didn't go. So I decided the following 6 months later, which is a work conference, I got him along to see, okay? What happened is he just walked outside, he didn't go to the, not started yet. He saw about 20,000 people there in the Miami, and he came back, he said that, I don't have to go there and say, listen, I know, it can't be 20,000 people are stupid idiot, sorry to say that, right? It got to be something in there. You agree what I'm saying? See, it's so powerful about this convention. It's so powerful about this training. Really, if you really want to see the big picture, you really got to make an effort to go. Singapore is just a new market. You people are so blessed, honestly. You have all the leaders from all over the world come and help you and do it. You really got to, like, okay, for example, for myself, okay? In Australia, I don't have any outline in Australia. I built organism by myself. Where am I going? I applied to NMTSS. Without the NMTS system, I wouldn't be here today. Seriously, that is the one who motivates me, keep on going again and again. I don't have anyone that I can talk to in Australia who above me, right? I only got someone complain to me. That's it. Okay, so it's like calm, as I said, right? This is the system actually can plug you in to keep you motivated, keep going. Agree? Yes. Okay, think about it. You can accomplish the whole month works in a single day. How it works? If you have a whole organization, you bring them there to attend the training. What happened? Duplication appear. Duplication. You bring them, you get contagious. People get excited, right? Then people get excited, and then they will bring people there. You go very faster. Duplication, what you set in motion, carry motion, it is very powerful, scary, okay? One become two, you know the power of it is very powerful. Why not? Get your, that's why self-ticket you think is nothing, you make no money, actually can bring you a lot if you do not know what's happening. If you do not do it, it's zero. If you do it, always there's a chance. Alright? Okay, our business is intangible, right? You can't see anything, you can't feel it, you can't see it, you can't do it, nothing cannot be touched, whatever. People just all independent come together to make this business happening and go together. But NMTS is tangible, why? Because we have a training, we have the people come and talk, you can feel it, you can see it, you can see the excitement, agree? That is a tangible thing that you need to see. We always say that we need to bring the people in the business until they see the light. If you cannot see it, the belief not that much already, right? You let them to see it, to feel it, right? Okay, this is, so that this NMTS is the event, right? We bring the belief of the people up, it's very high up. So when you have a, belief is so important, honestly, I cannot stop saying that. James always said that the most expensive, difficult thing to achieve in this business is a belief. I agree. I always remember what James said, that the most difficult things that you can get in this business is a belief. Once you've got your belief, nothing can stop you. Agree? It is true. Not even about this business, whatever you do in the life, you believe that, you will go all the way and go and do it. Okay? So you can what's that event? You can see, touch, speak. You speak to them. You can actually speak to the access to the speaker. Why they are so successful? They learn from them. You see it. Okay, right? What are they doing? Okay, and the atmosphere there in the seminar, in the internet convention, everything is very powerful. Okay. This NMTS event actually are binding that whole organization together and allow us to sustain, maintain our business growth. It's very true, it's sustaining. I say your belief is going down, you need to go to NMTS event and put it again and go, and that's the way how you grow your business, right? Okay, so we are in the business, giving people in the business until they see it, because we are all average people. They have to see it before they believe it. Agree? If they do not see it, how they believe it? Whatever paper you give it to them is only the paper and ink. The belief is there, but not 100%, I tell you. You really got to bring them in here and see what other people doing, the belief level, because they can see it. Okay? So don't stop them. Okay? You really got to bring them in to see what's happening. That's what the NMTSS event is so important to attend. If you're really serious about the business. If you're really serious. So actually in my organization, I know I can choose who is serious, who not serious. Whoever I ask them to come, they don't attend. I know there's a people not this because they haven't seen it. But don't give up. It could be some. Keep on asking them to come and come and come. And then one day, maybe it's a coming not right. Agree? So every people got their own personal life, right? Okay. Keep on until they see it. They can move on. So And also that, okay, we said, okay, this is not only for the new people, it's not. People who are very successful, right, like the first two speakers, they're on very high, so they need to have recharge the battery from time to time. They need to reaffirm what they believe, okay? They need to strengthen their attitude to see, this is the thing, keep it going. Agree? So not only new people come in believe in their knowledge, their enthusiasm, and then for the people who have been there for a while, they really need to recharge the battery. Every 6 months to go international convention, world conference, all this thing is compulsory, right? Especially, I'm an accountant and study background, okay? I need to go and do, I'm a CP, I need to go and do my recertified, right, every year, and then I have a certain 50 hours I need to do every year. Why? Because if you really want to maintain your knowledge, you need to go to training. And then training for that is so expensive, okay? It costs about $400, $500, $800 for half a day. How much is MMTS's training cost? The ticket here, how much? $10, for goodness sake, it's nothing. So many people say that, oh my God, $10, I don't want to pay. It's so expensive. Oh my God, think of the money, residual money that you come in later on. And also remember that whatever that you build in today, right, you will get the fruit for years to come continuously. You need to look at the big picture, please. NMTS, $10 is nothing. $200 for the convention ticket is nothing. Think of how much the company spend the money to organize it, how much effort they put in there to organize the event for you. The speaker, they are the top speaker there. They are the people who really make money. They are the people who know that how to build the business. If you want to build a business, you want to be them, right? You are the follower of what Esther's saying, okay? But sooner or later, you will be the leader like them. That is how duplication works. That is how the organization, how the business is building. Okay? So this event is very important. It stimulates the thinking, renew the sanity. So plug in the LMTS event is so important. Okay? These are the places where the people introduce to the belief, knowledge, and those that still the three things. Very important. Okay? You want to be successful in this business, this is what you need to do. So now finally, don't forget you get your next LMTS tickets upcoming, I think Taiwan for the convention, anything like that. So thank you very much.
The next speaker we have is Lilian Chan. Lilian is an SMC, Senior Master Coordinator, and her payroll is US 3,000 to 4,005 in 4 weeks. And her topic is how to coach a new distributor.
Okay. First of all, my name is Lillian, coming from Market Hong Kong. I used to working in the marketing field in almost 10 years, and then last year I quit my job and then focused on the business completely. And I would like to thank James and Stephen for giving me this time to present in this topic. So my topic today is how to coach a new distributor. We're talking about this business. People generally have no idea for... Too loud, right? Okay, people generally have no idea for what UnFranchise business is all about. So, especially for the newcomer and the new distributor, we take the responsibility to help them, to guide them, and to support them thoroughly. Okay. So in Market America business, basic 5 is the fundamentals of the business. We just do the Market America business in a very simple way because the basic 5 is actually the business building technique, showing us the MA business is just a proven business plan. So you just keep the simple mind and then do these 5 things properly. And in order to build a big organization in the future, just follow the basic 5 and then to do this over and over again. So with these 5 components, we always guide our new distributor to develop the right attitude and their mindset to become the entrepreneur, and to teach them how to set up their goals and strategy for achieving them, and also to teach them how to develop and to duplicate in their organization. Okay. Okay, this 2 minutes commercial. Is there anyone to prepare your 2 minutes commercial? No? Flop your hand. This 2 minutes commercial is very crucial actually, because this is the testimonial of the real reason why you are doing this business. So keep this and make sure you write a different version of 2 minutes commercial, and then when you talk to different people, you can share your different version for them, why you do this and what is your passion about this. And not only for the new distributor, but also for us, we also have to spend our time on the result-producing activities, because we just simply use a product to become the product of the product, and then share the business for all the people around you, and also sell the tickets, because MA business is truly educational system. You have to lead people in the event to see the great picture. Okay, and the material, the training material. This is a very useful material for our new distributor especially. We always refer all the education and the professional terminology in this material to get you right on the system easily and quickly. Okay, as a shop consultant, we are the marketer of this business, right? So take time to get familiar with all these kind of products, like health and nutrition products, the web center and TLS program, and even the motive by Lon Reiniger. And you can then share the experience and your testimonial for the people to create yourself quickly. So I always encourage our new distributor to get the product catalog on hand, because it can easily to share with your distributor more easier, and then to your potential client as well. So in this home shopping list, this is the one I love it a lot. The newcomer always get no idea for how to create their retails, right? So we actually, Market America, they doesn't promote you to do the massive retail, but instead of, you just convert your spending into earning. That means you just convert your everyday consumable products from the other brands outside into Market America product. So then you can, as a result, you can create more BV, and also when you use this concept to share with your organization, and then they duplicate underneath, all the people in your organization do the same way, and your organization will get bigger and bigger, right? Okay, I love the university concept in this Market America very much, because you can share this concept for the distributor for choosing the major and minor subject like you study in the university, because customize the business based on their interest and goal, and they can easily write on the system, and also all the subject they like. So for example, if our new distributor, they benefit from health and nutrition products, we encourage him to become the wellness consultant. Or in the same way, if they get a very good fit and figures after using the TLS product, they can become the weight management consultant as well. Okay, So we own the business, right? We also own a lot of websites in our, in our business. So try to spend more time in different websites, especially when you learn. There is a lot of websites you can learn and you can share with people. For example, we got the globalshop.com. We understand that we not only develop our business in our own country, right? We can share, we can extend our business out of our country. So globalshop.com is tremendous. And when you come across with different people, they love beauty. They love beauty. You can share motive by writing a website to create yourself. And I also love the part01.com very much because this is the very strong story, the proven testimonial provided and shared by our senior partner. So you can be very confident to do this business and also encourage your distributor, your partner, to share this testimonial to the other people. And also, Market Business is also the educational platform, right? So we always keep in mind that we go into the UnFranchiseTraining.com to understand, to realize, and to learn all the PowerPoint insights, and then you can strengthen your professionalism and then share this business all over the world. Okay. This one is so funny because last time I heard our partner, he said, I really want to give up when I face this possibility list. I think that for the new distributor, they got a big challenge for facing this list because it's just have no idea for how many names and how many people they have to write in, right? So, but believe me seriously, if you can create a possibility list, at least from 60 to 200 names, you can easily to evaluate your possibilities and you can determine how much and how many things you can do in your strategy. Okay. All right. And the UFO program. Oops. The UFO program is the structured system of our success. I think in the reality, everyone have got a choice, and everything in our life is a reflection of a choice we have made. So if you want to make a different result, you have to make different choices, right? So by doing this UFO, our results can be recognized and we can come closer to our financial goals. So keep doing this. And also the tickets in this business is very important and also is the key of success. I always communicate with our new partners and also in our existing senior partner. Our partners to the purpose why we need to buy the tickets, because tickets is the educational tools to lead people to come to our business and see the picture, the great picture. So if you want to have a bigger and bigger organization and develop in the organization rapidly, there's no any tricks. You just buy your tickets, and even I encourage our partners to hold the ticket for the next event and then help them, guide them, and we hand by hand together to sell the ticket together. Okay, in my organization, we distribute this coring worksheet. This is called the coring worksheet to our distributor, because we want to make sure every newcomer, they can have an idea of what they have to do and they have to learn. So we always go through all these items and then do it right and do it frequently. So for that, I hope that they can go through all these items, and then they will become more successful, and they can develop their organization in the future firmly. Okay, to wrap up, I would like to share all these photos. This is our organization, and then because I love to mingle with many different people, especially for our new, this all showing is our new distributor, new partner, because I think good relationship and have fun is the key. So we provide proper training, we support them, we encourage them, we guide them, and we mingle together, and they will feel very, I think they are very happy when they're doing this business, and when we go to the training with them, they get well established, and they can become the great partners in our organization. That's my sharing today.
Thank you, Lilian. Next, we have some Singapore building experience shared by LCC and MP. Please welcome them.
Hi, good afternoon. I hope you are all listening well and not nodding to sleep because it's like tea time, right? So, okay, could I just have an idea? Show of hands, who are the Singapore EFB new distributors? Okay, right. So you have heard from all the leaders from America, from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, from later from Australia. And guess what? You have an international panel helping you out. And here we are when our upline asks us to come. Sometimes we are a bit reluctant. Saturday afternoon, not free. So for those who actually come, you are so blessed. Let me share with you my experience. I started in June 2012 in Market, Australia. I'm a Singaporean, I'm based in Singapore. But I happened to be in Australia visiting a friend, and she said, would you want to join? Now, unlike some of you would say, oh, I've tried the product's wonderful, it helped me, you know, I'm energetic, and it helped me with some ailments and all that. I don't know what OPC is, right? And why did I join? I joined in half an hour flat. Why? This is actually a dream come true for me. I've been in the corporate world. I've always done pioneering work somehow. Always selling tickets, James. So I'm just wondering why you make me sell tickets this time around. Because I've known that was my profession. I started, for people who have not known about Singapore, remember when we used to actually do manual ticketing, you know, right, seat number what, and we tear. Anybody remember that before system? Nobody remember that? I don't believe I can see those people more mature than me, they would have remembered that. Now, I pioneered the change from the manual ticketing to computerized ticketing. I started up system. That was 25 years ago. So I know what pioneering was this. Alright? But that is not my dream, not because of pioneering work. My dream was because I came out of corporate world and I became a caregiver. Because you've got aged parents, everybody is in the same position. Sandwiched with children, with aged parents. A lot of us I see here are not young, but we have aged parents. So what I did was somehow, out of necessity, I became a caregiver for the last 12 years. Since 9/11, I just remembered 9/11, that year. And so, I have no income. And people say, hey, Elsie, how do you survive? I became a little bit of a recluse. I stay home with mom, I stay home with dad, right? But thank God for the internet age. That became my library. that became my friend. And then came Facebook and all that, social media. But there you are, with no income, looking after mom, trying to not go rusty in the mud. And what do? You try to find something that you can work from home. And you try to say, hey, would you like to give me some job? You know, I work from home. No, you have to come to the office. I have an event company. Just so that I registered an event company. I'm an event person. I registered an event company so that I do not need to tell people I'm unemployed. So that I could feel that I'm employed all the time. And every time that somebody needs me to do something, I will say, okay, I will organize. Whether it's volunteer work, I kept myself active. But you always want to find something that can make you money. Then I say, okay, people have the blog. You know the people selling clothes and selling whatnot you have? Then I say, okay, clothes. One blouse. How would I know who like what? I may like this pattern, somebody else like another pattern. So okay, I got one pattern that I love. Then I have to have S, M, L, XL, and whatnots. Yellow, blue, red, pink. And that means one style, and I would have to have a storeroom. I can't do that. I actually have a post office, the post office, just next block. And I say, good, it's just next block. I would just pack and send it. Just like what everybody's doing. But then I told myself, where am I going to find the capital? There's capital. And where am I going to find a customer? There's customer that you need. Now, that is a dream. And that was like 5 years before I met Josephine, my upline in Australia. I've been thinking about that. So it's in your mind, consciously, unconsciously, it builds. And what you think can happen, but in a very different way. So when I met Jo, and she showed me, I said, how much? I'm a marketer, I'm an event person, okay? I said, how much? 439 Australian dollars. I said, wait. I took out my wallet. I counted. I said, enough. Okay, sign me in. And that was what I did. And after that, I came home. After 5 days, I came home. There was no training. I had no idea what training is. I had no idea a single thing. The only thing I did was because, one, entry level is so low. If you are still quivering about that $20 of UFMS, or quivering about $100 of annual fee, then I would say you're not a business person. Because it's so small. Sometimes it makes me wonder, okay, why would anybody start up a hawker store and actually spend thousands of dollars putting in the hawker store and close 3 months later? And when we ask them, hey, do you want to come for our business presentation? They don't even have to pay, right? They say, no time. So are you going to be upset about this? I think no. Do not take any rejection personally, because it is their experience that they are rejecting, not our heartfelt opportunity that we want to share with them. I was like listening to Esther and all the other leaders. I didn't go through all this. I only met my leaders in October, that's 6 months ago. Because for the first year, I was here in Singapore, and I studied the system by hook and crook, by myself. I made mistakes, but small little BB points, I point here and point there, and went wrong places. No problem, because it's learning. I learned about the hiccup that they have. No problem. I just called, I bought a lot of $10 phone cards, and you just call the leader in Australia. When you get the Market America number, you call Market America because they have the distributor helpline. But you can only do that when you actually learn the system. Do some reading. If you don't know what to ask, you will never ask any questions.
And if there is some mistakes, don't criticize. Just state it that this is my company. I am giving feedback to the company. And I think this is what it is. It's only when you feel that it is actually in the big MA family that you're in, that you will start to realize that I want my company to do good, and I want my company to be #1 in the internet marketing portal in the world, so that I can make my money. So do not be discouraged. I always tell Sabrina, I say, my goodness, these people are so lucky. I have to go down to Perth to study what you're studying. But now, the leaders are coming at their expenses to teach you. And if you're not taking this opportunity, because they always say, the guru appears when the students are ready. And the fact that the gurus, not just one, but multiple and multiple gurus are appearing, and if you do not know that you are ready, and you say, I am not ready, then, okay. That's very sad. The opportunity was given to you, and you don't know how to bite it. So that's my share. Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Eddie, and I'm a Singaporean. And today I want to share with you about the Singapore building experience. And I think the best way to share about the Singapore building experience, before I go into that, is to look at me. How did I get recruited? Because I'm a Singaporean, right? Let me explain to you. I got recruited in a very unique way, because I was going to Australia for a Christian convention. Sorry, I'm a Christian. I went to Australia for a Christian convention, and with my daughter Michelle, and the two of us were there because there was this famous Christian speaker. His name was Dr. Cho Yong Yi. Some of you might know him, some doesn't matter. But most important thing is that when I was there, I met up with Esther. Esther was sitting there with my daughter, and they were just having a chat. And then when I came by, I was checking out to see what my daughter was doing. So I went by to my daughter where she was sitting, and then she said, Daddy, do you know this lady here? I just got to know her. I said, yeah, alright, okay, that's interesting. What's your name? Esther. Hi, nice to meet you, Esther. And then Michelle said to me, do you know that Esther owns an online shop? I said, what? She owns an online shop? I said, wow, that's very interesting. You know why? Because I'm a businessman. You see, I sell air purifiers. In order to sell air purifiers, I have to go around, to China, to different trade shows, to look at suppliers, to look at all the different models of, air purifier. I have to look at, shipping them to Singapore, finding warehouse for the air purifiers, and then finding salespeople to sell it, and then, putting on a website. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. So I actually always have in mind, I wish I have an online shop where people can just go on, buy it, and then it gets delivered to their doorstep. And Esther said to me that I actually do that business. I said, I'm very interested. Can you share more with me? Okay? So Esther introduced her husband to me. And last year in July, her husband came to Singapore. So I spent some time with the husband, and he shared with me about this business. Okay? So I think the first thing about the Singapore building experience is that you need to find people who are actually already quite keen to look for some opportunity like that. Okay? So first of all, some of you here are from Taiwan, you're from Canada, you're from Australia, you're from all the different places. Now, because I'm a Singaporean and I live here, I was born here, I can share with you a bit about the Singaporeans, their behavior, so that when you do your prospecting, when you do your recruiting, you know exactly how to kind of go about it. But before you do that, you need to understand the demographics of the Singapore population. You see, I mean, you can't, just simply just talk, your way through. But if you understand the demographics, then you would understand the opportunity that is open for you. Okay, first of all, if you look at the population figures in Singapore, we currently have, citizens, just Singapore citizens. We are really quite small. We have 3.3 million people. Okay, 3.3 million people. In case you'd like to know the size of Singapore, let me share with you. From the east to the west, we are about 45 kilometers. From the north to the south, we are about 25 kilometers. Imagine that, 3.3 million Singaporeans. I mean, if you talk about the whole population, we're talking about 5.8 million people, about 5.3 million people living in Singapore right now. Now, the thing is this: we have about 500,000 permanent residents here, and we have 1.5 million foreign workers. They are either expatriates or they are foreign workers. They are domestic workers. So, if you are targeting the Singaporeans, you're targeting the Singapore PRs, we have about 3.8 million people for you to touch. Okay? Now, the other thing too is that you got to understand Singapore is currently going through an aging population profile. In other words, about 45% of our population is currently above 45 years old. I'm saying currently. Can you imagine that? 45%. If we have an aging population, what is the potential for Market America business? Because we're into the nutrition business. We're into the well-being business. Am I right or not? Even a lady who is about 50 years old still wants to look nice. So, our Motives Cosmetic will sell very well. Correct or not? So, right. So we need nutrition. There's a large population. 45% of the Singapore population who needs nutrition. I can tell you, in Singapore, we have many experiences of parents-in-law, or people in their old age, and what happens to them? They are in the hospital, they are into this and into that, and you have people like Elsie has to stay home to look after their sick ones. Why? Because I think there is no good foundation in terms of nutritional supplements in their lives. So I think if you understand this, I think the potential is very great for you if you are prospecting Singaporeans, right? Next thing is that the life expectancy in Singapore right now, for the males, I could understand why the males is 79.6 years old and the females are 84. Why do they live longer? I can't understand. Maybe the males are more stressed, possibly. Alright, never mind. Anyway, I can tell you for a fact, okay, Singaporeans want to live longer and they want to live healthier. So that means there's a great opportunity for us to try to recruit in Singapore. Alright? Now the next slide I want to share with you is that now I know some of you are Singaporeans. You can also add if you think that what I'm sharing may not be enough. But I'm sharing with you from the perspective of my own experience as a Singaporean. Is that alright? Okay? Now, first of all, is that I would say that in Singapore, most people are well educated. Okay? You'll find that generally a majority of the population have gone through high school. In other words, they've gone through secondary school, they've gone through A levels, or they've gone through polytechnics and things like that. So they're pretty well educated. In other words, they are quite knowledgeable. Don't just share with them. You've got to share with them facts. You got to share with them real stuff, before they will actually listen to you. If you know what I mean? I mean, if you're trying to bluff your way through, you probably won't find anybody. If you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, now the second thing is that they will assess things before they actually jumped in. Maybe we took on all the, mentoring from our minister mentor, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. He trained us from years ago how to be, very, very careful, assess things, think forward, think about the future, and that kind of thing. So that's good. Singaporeans are generally very warm. If you go to the streets, you are lost, you don't know how to find a way to a shopping center or anywhere, they will stop by and they will help you. Okay, they're warm. But that doesn't mean that they are intensely sociable and they will engage with you, not like some of the Europeans, or they will just, make friends with you straight away. Not necessary. It takes time. So Singaporeans need time, If you want to build a relationship with them, it takes time. And the thing is this, it takes time to build quality friendship with Singaporeans. Okay, the third thing is that, yes, generally Singaporean, there's a desire to prosper. They want to do well. They want to excel in their jobs, their employment. They also want to excel generally in their business and all. Now, okay, most of the well-educated prefers a steady job. Let me tell you right now, a lot of Singaporeans prefer a 9-to-5 job. Now, to be able to, because we are quite a disciplined kind of nation. The people are rather disciplined themselves. We have national service where we reach the age of 18 for all males, and we serve for 2 years, 2.5 years. You know, we are really disciplined, you know, in many ways. So therefore, we are relatively conservative. Okay? And most of us will not want to take too much risk. So therefore, if you want to help Singaporeans, you need to help them to be able to understand the benefits of Market America business. Okay? The last item I have here is that they are generally also very knowledgeable about health and nutrition. So if you are actually prospecting in Singapore, you really got to know about your products. I mean, product knowledge is important. If you don't have the right product knowledge, how are you going to share with people the benefits of your products? Am I right?
Yes.
So that is something that you need to excel in when you are prospecting in Singapore. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, our friend here, but I think that I'll leave to another session.
Thank you, Eddie. Last but not least, before the break, we have pin level recognition, and our speaker is Dr. James Kwok. His pin level, he's our field president, and his payroll is US 80,000 to US 100,000 every 4 weeks. Please welcome Dr. James Kwok.
So far, so good?
Yes.
Good. I hope we arrange this timing is not too early for some of the distributor or the prospect. But I want you to know that Singapore EMP has made an amazing result. Just in less than 4 months, we don't have the official company registered with the government for the last 3 months. We just newly registered a few days ago. And no company presence, no warehouse, just internet company. But we have more than 400 distributors already. And company has already decided to open the third quarter of August this year. And the office, the Singapore office, has been found and just at the final stage to sign the contract. So we are going to have full-blown marketing in Singapore very, very soon. Okay. Why we have this kind of amazing result, I think, is because the Singapore people. Really, just look at Asia. Singapore really make it. It's a miracle, really a miracle. Just a 45 miles one way, 25 miles the other way, and have so many people. And they say Singapore is one of the richest countries. And if the population, and also they predict that the population of the ultra-rich, I think ultra-rich they classify as if you have more than 30 million disposable income, that's also rich, right? Singapore will be one of the most richest countries with the most ultra-rich people here. And that's very amazing. I cannot believe that. And one of the reasons, you are Chinese people too, right? Most of you are Chinese people. But Chinese people, they at different place, their achievement are different. But if you, it doesn't matter what kind of a Chinese or what race of a Chinese people, if they move to Singapore, I think in less than few years, they will become a Singaporean, and they are different. And I think this should attribute to your former Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. He is really amazing. He's really amazing. Make this amazing country. And because of the people here, they are so disciplined. And Market America, this UnFranchise business, the requirement is you must be disciplined. If you are not disciplined now, it's okay. We have a very good system, at MPSS, we will train you to become disciplined. But if you are Singaporean, then you are already desperate already. So it's almost like a guarantee you will be successful with Market America business. Now, we want to recognize the Singaporean people first. We want to invite all of the Singaporean distributors. They have already made at least $300 from this business. We want to have them to share some of their experience with us. Can we have those Singaporean people coming out? Even we say this is a training section, but I want you to know that I treat every Market America Shop.com event as a prospecting recruiting event. And I know we have some prospect here, right? Do we have the prospect here? Can you raise your hand if you are just coming here to evaluate this business? Okay. And sometimes you bring the prospect to here. It's more effective than you bring to the HVP or UVP. Because if they just go to the HVP, or just attend a business presentation, they will say, oh, this is a business presentation, and they may be exaggerate something, right? But this is real. This training is real. And Singapore people, they are a little bit more sophisticated than the average people. Like Eddie just mentioned that if you don't know the product very well, then you have better not to say too much, right? They are well educated. They have knowledge already. So that's a reason. This time is my fourth time coming here for the Singapore EMP. And I keep thinking, when is the right time to start to do the trainings? And some people may think it's too early to start to do the training, but I find out, no, it's not too early. I think the earlier to get the new distributor well trained, it's the better. It's like the kid, right? Some people say, oh, we don't need to worry about the kindergarten, we don't need to worry about the elementary school. Maybe wait until they are at junior high or high school. But it's too late. Sometimes it's too late. The same for our business. Once they started, and sometimes before they decide to join our business, we educate them first. We didn't know what kind of education we have. Because it is the same like a business, a job. If you graduate from the college, now you go to the start your work. Do you expect, or your boss expect you will know everything you will need to do for the job? Most likely not. Then they just look at your potential and they hire you. And once you join the company, they will start to give you the orientation, right? And then on-job training. For our business, it's the same. The training starts as early as possible. So we decided to have this training. And some of the trainings, for some distributors, they may feel, oh, what's this? I don't understand about this. Don't worry about it. We will repeat it again and again and again until you feel tired of. And then, but when you start to feel tired of attending the training, that means it's time for you to train others. Now can we have some of the Singapore people left? This is the business. So we talk about money, right? So we want them to tell us how long have they joined our business? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and how much money they have already made. About how many people in their team. Okay, I can come first.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Danny. Okay, how to say? Yeah, Actually,
how long is it?
I joined MA for 3 months plus since December last 2013. Okay, and I'm earning every week. After 2 weeks of joining, I'm earning every week. I'm taking about $300 US. Okay. Total monthly, I'm taking about 1,500. And I completed 2 cycles, and this month I'm going to complete the 3rd cycle. I thanks a lot to all the partners
How many people in your group?
my group presently now is about 40 over. I never went really calculating. Yeah, actually, right now I'm a businessman. Okay, I do business. I travel everywhere. And I find this business opportunity. Okay, so like just now what Eddie is mentioning, that Singaporean kiasu kiasi. Okay, and the other thing is Singapore. Okay, I'm speaking from Singapore. Okay, but I got another message I want to tell you that I hope everybody don't mind. As we Singaporean always say, 炸灾就大涨啊. I think a lot of Taiwanese also understand, right? 超啊炸災就大漲了. And in Cantonese we always say what? 早知就冇乞兒. Okay, means we know earlier there is no beggar in the street. Okay, and I thank actually Esther bring me to Market America that I can go into the university because I don't have a choice. I don't have a chance to even graduate from GCO level. Okay, and I'm graduated from Society University. So now my biggest chance is to go into Market America University, just now as shown on the slides.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelly, and
What's your profession?
I'm a florist, so I work from home. And last year, during October time, I got to meet up with Joe and Esther. That's how I got into Market America. It's through their persistence and also their patience, because they keep teaching me and they keep sharing with me what this business is all about. So in the end, I decided to join, and I just hit my 1,500 pay cycle last week. So it's been very interesting, and it's been a good experience to be able to come to this family. Thank you.
My name is Jackie. Actually, I'm running my own business in fashion. And how I get to know, I started in November, but without joining, we went to Taiwan. Esther persuaded us to go to Taiwan to take a look. It was very amazing. I came back, I told my husband, this is business, we must go in, we must try. But after joining, I realized that the products are wonderful. In fact, right now the internet is good, the product is good, and we benefit. And realized that I like this business is that I've been sharing a lot of the product with my friends, my families, and a lot of very good testimonial right now we have, and that is continue. And we are very happy to know about Market America, and currently I'm drawing about the 3rd check.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Selena. This is my husband. Okay, how do I come to MA? I must thank to my husband. He is the one who told me about this business. Actually, so after studying, after look at it, I think this is the business I want, because we are reaching our retirement age. Of course, there's another person I want to thank very much is our senior partner Danny. Okay, with his help, I am good at talking to people. Okay, what happened is I try to look for people, I try to call people, and I give myself one person a day to talk to. I tell myself, one person a day to talk to. So 1 month I have I rest 1 day a week, so I have 26 people a week, a month. So how do I recruit these people, or how do I share the business with people without me talking around too much? What I did was I invite my friends to Delhi office, let my super partner to explain to them and talk to them. Okay, I will try to use the ABC method. Okay, because he's a very great aid to us, and this event too. Okay, so this is how within about 3 months, I managed to directly sponsor about more than 10 people already. So my goal is I want to complete my first cycle in one month time. Okay, now we are getting our second check. Thank you.
Okay, I'm quite familiar with this network marketing company. So when I look at it, it's totally different from what others. It's different from other companies, basically. And I'm very careful in the sense that I don't want to do halfway and the company is gone. So at least this company, I look at 22 years company, and we have turned over 300 million. Last year, I think it's definitely something I can depend on, put it this way. So we really straight away look at it. So we look for our friends, and of course, definitely there will be some who is not interested, some will be interested. So as my wife was saying that it's just a number game, put it this way. As long as 20% of the people come in, that's good enough. We are just trying to help people, give an opportunity to people. Thank you.
Okay, I think what impressed me about this business most is this. Initially when I evaluated this business, I thought it's MLM. I'm not an MLM person because I'm so allergic to MLM. And then later I was explained that this is actually UnFranchise. It's very much like a franchise business. And then I said, okay, tell me the difference. And then later, when I was shown the shop.com website, I realized that I can buy Gucci bag in the website. I said, this is interesting. This is not Amway. This is not New Scheme. Definitely, because they don't sell all these things. I want to buy Prada shoes. I mean, I don't buy Prada shoes. But I'm talking about, you can buy perfumes and everything else in the website. So it's so different. And I know the future of online shopping is going to be huge. My son go to the Adidas store. He, look for a shoe that he liked, red color. He tried out the size, the model, everything, and then he said, "Thank you very much." He never buy. And then he walk out of the shop. He go to his own computer, go online and buy. So online shopping is going to be the shopping of the future, right now. So anyway, I started this as a distributor when he first commenced in Singapore. I went for the Taiwan convention. Even before it actually started in Singapore, a few of us actually went there together. And then I went to the American convention as well in February, joined the Miami cruise. I really enjoyed that. And basically is that right now we have a distribution network of close to 30 people. Thank you.
Just supporting my husband. I used to be a chemist, so when I came to know this product, I was very, very interested in the chemistry and especially the super antioxidant, the OPC. So I studied it, and I found that this Market America provides very good training, a very deep knowledge library. So you can actually explore. I just read, you cannot finish reading because it's just so much. So this business is very, very stable. They give you a lot of knowledge, a lot of training, whatever you need to know about the business structure, how to build the business, how to recruit, you name it, you can have it. You go into the training website, you can get everything, and there's plenty of training. So you have no fear of doing this business. So currently, we have already completed our first cycle. We are going into the second cycle. We are building it. We are taking our time, but basically, like what we have attended the training, we are building steadily. So, thank you.
Okay. This is just some of the examples, and they are real. The money, the key is that the money they are making is real money. So this is real business. At the same time, you may wonder how come we have so many overseas distributors spend their own money coming here to share the opportunity with you. So we want to invite all of the overseas distributors coming to the front. All of them. We only have 10 minutes, okay? So tell us your name and what country you from, and then what's your PIN level? What's your PIN level? This is a PIN recognition, so how much money the 4-week pay cycle earning, okay? Let's come one by one. Yeah. Your name, what country, your PIN level.
My name is Tracy. I come from Australia. Actually, I joined the market Australia quite longer, and since pioneer, I'm pioneer too. Yeah, my PIN level actually is, and because I never master coordinator, which is your leader have your organization have the 5,000 BB, you get one cycle. So that's why you get a leader for them, you get the money, so you are MC, okay, for the two organizations. Never give up.
Hi, I'm Sabrina from Perth. I'm a PIN-level professional coordinator, which is making 4,005 to 7,005 every 4-week pay cycle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Esther, I'm from Melbourne. I'm a director, which means over 80,000 in 4 weeks pay cycle. Thank you.
This is Ian coming from Los Angeles, only 19-hour plane, okay? My current PIN level is National Supervisor Coordinator, 10,000 to 15,000 in 4 weeks.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lillian. I'm just promoted to be a SMC's core senior master coordinator. The payroll should be 3,000 to 4,500 in the payroll, before payroll.
Yeah, something about US dollars.
Hello everyone, my name is Angela coming from Taiwan, Taipei, and I'm a supervising coordinator. That means the pay cycle is $7,500 US dollars.
Everyone, I'm Claire Ho from Taiwan, Taipei, and my PIN level is professional coordinator, which means 4,005 to 7,005 for 4 weeks per cycle.
Hi everybody, my name is David, come from Taiwan. PIN level is professional coordinator, it means 4,500 to 7,500.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony. I'm from Taiwan, Taipei. My PIN level is executive coordinator. Which my income is I've heard several cycles already.
I'm Josephine from Perth. I'm MC at the moment. Same with Tracy.
I'll see you hear me as a Singaporean, but I'm still standing here because I'm still picking up my check as an Australian distributor. So I'm standing here. I'm actually an executive coordinator already. I've finished my 1 cycle, but even though I'm only on my 2nd cycle, I'm already aiming to be a master coordinator.
My name is Elaine from Perth, Australia. I'm the executive coordinator. I run a few cycles, and my aim is also to become an MC.
My name is Marco Wang. I'm the director's father. Welcome everybody. Hi, bye. 好紧张哦，因为我英文不是很好，我只会讲国语啦。那我太太都不敢上来，一直叫我上来。他修理我知道吗？ 我英文虽然不好，但是我们的赚到的佣金是真的哈。我可以用国语讲几句吗？好，不好意思。尤其我看到年轻的朋友们哈，这个机会是属于你们的。把你们的父母亲带来，一起评估一下这个生意的机会。我的女儿当初也告诉我，爸爸，你别骗了，这老鼠会，这不能做的，真的。我女儿在纽约工作，后来我太太跟我女儿沟通到，我太太都气得都哭了，知道吗？后来我就跟我女儿说，你回来，然后呢，爸爸要做这个生意的话，爸爸会帮你，爸爸已经看懂了，了解吧？后来我女儿就很不甘愿的把工作辞掉。回来之后，我记得我们第一家店呢，2个半月就开完了，就已经10.9万块美金了，2个半月。所以说这个生意哈，不是一个人做，是一家人一起做。只要大家都看懂了这个生意，把你的朋友都带来，这个是真的可以在2到3年就快速退休的。所以我的经验简单来讲就是4句话：美元公司是教我们第一个。预防保健是每一个人都需要做的，对不对？你现在预防就看医生的时间稍微慢一点会比较好，不要准时去看医生挂号，了解吗？他一叫你的号码就说哟，这样很不好，这个不要抢，好，不要抢，让别人先去。第二个好处是，美元公司教我们聪明消费，怎么样去花你的每一分钱是最有意义的，一定要去那些跟我们结盟的商店。这个百货公司如果是我开的，我就很愿意进去消费。你的忠诚度是100%，你是永远的消费者，而且是有忠诚度的，对不对？第3个，年轻的朋友们，只要你做任何工作，白天去做就好，没有什么好抱怨的。晚上的时间留下来这里学一学，在家工作，在家创业，这是你们的机会，没有什么风险的。第4个好处，你在那边做也会退休的。在这边做也是会退休的，这边先退休第1次，3年之后就退休了。那边呢，如果你高兴的话，再多他45年，第2次退休。就说你跟任何人谈到的时候呢，他一定会告诉你他没兴趣。我的经验最多了，因为我做保险，大部分客户都告诉我保险没兴趣，但是我做了28年，他们最后都跟我买了。你们知不知道为什么？没有兴趣买1张就好，有兴趣的继续买2张、买3张、买4张，听不听得懂？没有人会对保险有兴趣的。如果连保险都卖得出去，这个太容易了。这个金额很小，保险要缴20年，1年要缴好几百万哦，是真的。所以说，所有做过保险的都知道，没有比保险更痛苦的行业了。所以我是做过最痛苦行业的人，了解吗？何况我还生了12年的病哈，我太太已经跟我说，赶快下来。那我就讲到这里哈。我祝福在座的各位。新加坡是我看到大概全球最适合做这个生意的机会了，因为你们的市场集中，500万人就在一个城市里面，你们太幸运了。不相信就问澳洲的朋友们，真的，开车来回4个钟头买1瓶 OPC， 无巧不得啊！但是他们也坚持到现在，他们也成功了。谢谢各位哈。
The coordinator making 4,500 to 7,500. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being
We have a 10 minutes break, and after that we'll come back here for more trainings. Thank you.